Who's gonna bring us in?
You just did.
Uh-oh, stage
Well,
fright.
golly.
Somebody play him out, quick. Who's on keys?
That's all, folks.
Camptown Racers sing this song.
Doo-dah.
Doo-dah.
All right, well, apparently being part of the West doesn't mean carrying the
Camptown
tune.
Racers
let him sing.
this song.
Uh-huh. Keep going, buddy. You're doing good.
Doo-dah. Doo-dah.
God, I wonder if this is ear-piercing for them as it is for me. Like, unironically.
I couldn't
They hear what you hear, bud.
Oh.
I could not find the applause button fast enough. I'm sorry.
The what button?
Don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, you were looking for the wrong button.
Applause? That was...
Yeah, sure as fuck wasn't coming from the audience, so...
Yeah. That was fantastic.
We had to get it in here somehow.
Yeah, we got to tell them when to do it.
Artificial success. Now we're really on the right track.
That's right. We're on the right track. And speaking of, let's get this train going.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Oh yeah, we just got a train station in this little podunk town of ours.
Shit, I forgot to tell you guys. We're officially in the... What is that? The train age.
The railway era.
That's right.
The Pony Express.
No, I don't want to see any of you hopping a ride on those tracks and trying to ditch town.
Hey, Dakota, can I talk to you over here for just a second?
Yeah, I'll take off my headphones.
Yeah, I'll meet you over there.
Yeah, just say,
all right, cool.
just draw something whenever you guys are good.
Well, hurry up.
I mean, yeah, but the stream can't hear us, and I'm obviously doing a fun aside bit, and I'm sorry, I thought that was apparent, but the introduction of railways means the introduction of train robbery.
Okay.
We could steal all the GBP we could fucking carry.
I thought you were just explaining why you were talking to me like a dad.
No, I was telling you like, hey, buddy, we'll have a fun aside, but maybe I'll be more overt with it, and I don't know, wink and nudge and hand feed you every clue you need.
I mean, I can see him. He's right there behind the cactus. He knows.
Ew.
And then we just go the whole episode without me hearing any of it.
Behind the cactus? Fucking... Like, everybody knows what that cactus is for. Anyway, at one point or another, this was a drawing show.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow, you just laid down a all right, well, everybody, welcome to my podcast.
Yeah, this is where Dakota...
in jail.
Yeah, welcome to Frasier 2, where we watch only the second half of every season of anime and try to fill in the blanks.
Man, Frasier got a little too meta in the second season there.
Dude, there was somebody on my timeline on Twitter who decided to finally crack open to watch One Piece, and seeing his ramblings for like 4 hours was priceless. His like takeaway from his stopping point was he has to know, now that Usopp's part of the crew, what the fuck is with his nose. Like, that was his takeaway.
Man, I miss how he used to draw shoes. I don't know, that was my big takeaway. Being, I don't know, well over my head in One Piece. Also, I want to shout out Red Den Studio. Thank you for the follow 2 days ago. Red's a really rad person. So, I mean, without a sheriff here, like, what do? We just delve into anarchy?
I realize you know what? That's why I've been having fun. He's gone.
Mm. Yeah, it's really fun when the cops are not here.
They can't hear me, but I'm
Though we should
definitely here.
take advantage of that new railway that we've got in our town and get this thing back on the fucking rails. Jesus Christ.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna let you struggle for a bit longer.
Man, I'm so tired.
Yeah, I mean, God, now you understand why yesterday I was just So
Yeah.
we've had some late night robberies in town, and it's been keeping
And
us up.
also like a cryptic curse of insomnia. Fuck.
Um, they know Joe's first name already.
If you know his whole name and say it backwards, he'll disappear.
Yeah, he got halfway through it. That's where his hair went. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
hearing you snicker at that made me almost choke on my water. Aaron, where the fuck are you?
Caught me off guard.
Aaron, where the fuck are you? Start the first prompt
I
before
know
I
what I
insult my friends anymore. God.
You know where you can divert that misplaced anger?
My drawings, where most of my anger goes.
Hey, Game Freak!
Oh, yeah, them too. I heard the ding. Are you playing?
Aaron is.
Aaron is. He's listening. Oh, he does VOD reviews.
This is why the Switch is portable.
And Joe's the editor now.
Being the sheriff.
Hi, Kyra.
How's it going?
Yeah, so I guess I'll gotta flex these muscles and take up a lot of this leg work. So the new Pokemon game has made me angry. Which I mean, let's just spend the next hour talking about it. And what was the prompt? We're drawing what happens in the missing frames.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay, because so the next half hour is gonna be, or fucking throw 20 minutes on the clock. I don't want to stew in my own venom for that long. But at the same time, I want to foment a little bit.
Are you guys doing all right?
No, Aaron.
Okay, I'll go back to my corner.
One of my favorite game franchises on the planet let me down.
What game's that?
And it just seems so weird because, like, I don't know. I often speak about how entitled gamers are, but at the same time,
I think this is a lot for. This is like just delivering a very, very ridiculously bad performing game. And not just like it needs a day one patch, like conceptually. Holy fuck. Like,
yeah,
they figured out in one of the opening school scenes, somebody in the chat I was watching realized that the reason the other students had a low frame rate was because in the cutscene, your character hadn't appeared yet. And since you were still considered far away from the room, it decided not to load in the full animations.
Then entire battles without being able to see either of the Pokemon.
It's pretty weird when you go to attack something, but it's still showing the opponent's Pokemon, so you don't even see what you do.
Oh, my favorite was like
good morning, Nevins.
Also, hello, Nevins. My favorite was the establishing like look how grand our game is shot on like the top of this tower, and they show you the possibly like worst rendered handrail. It looks like it was from the original Silent Hill. Like they
watch AI generated.
Not even, because the AI would have given it an extra finger and also stole from 14 artists, but God, it just ugh.
Yeah. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say it, but Chad hasn't heard yet. Um, this is the same console that released Breath of the Wild day one.
Yeah.
This is inexcusable. So we're gonna draw, I guess, what exists in those liminal spaces between the, missing frames, because most of the game's running at 2 frames a second. Go ahead and throw 20 minutes on the clock there, Sheriff.
20 minutes? All right. I can do
Yeah,
that.
we've spent so long
Just faffing about, jerking off in the
kind of
woods.
setting the scene
Yeah.
in the preamble.
I took the bit a little too long. It was good.
I was ready for the podcast era.
Maybe one day. All right, I got 20 minutes. You ready?
Now, why would you cast a perfectly good pod?
I don't know. I don't get it.
We have so few resources in this little west town.
Some of the things that Wazahi says just confuses me, and I choose to ignore them.
Sounds very much like a you problem.
I mean, sure, but you're the one saying stuff about casting pods, and I'm just like, don't waste them. I'm with Travis.
Why haven't you started the goddamn clock?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank
Draw,
you.
whatever. Have fun.
Yeah, Red Axum has a point. Like, Arceus was the exact same style of game, and somehow it looked better.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like their tech demo for this engine.
It's like the reverse.
Yeah, it's been happening more frequently. Like, X and Y brought me back into the franchise in a big way, but right before that was Black and White, and Black and White were unfinished, just abysmal slogs. I'm struggling to get into this game, because it's so story heavy, but I don't care.
The beginning is so fucking slow.
The classic hold you prisoner for fucking 8 hours to play the game.
Like, I haven't been playing.
If it were...
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, go right ahead.
No, go. I mean, I was
after you.
No. I mean, I think it's Dakota's time to talk.
Too kind.
I think you and I have been talking so much. Dakota, what do you?
Yeah, I'll go. I love my voice. Yeah, just like I've been trying to play. Like this is the first game I picked up in a long time, and I just want to play the fucking game. And they don't do anything with the open world. There's no incentive to explore. They give you a bunch of fake choices and dialogue because none of them actually matter.
Oh, they did take something from Arceus.
Like, don't even waste my time.
Does it not
putting
have
me through all this dialogue if I don't have any actual input on the game?
Does it not even have the like mission structure or whatever of Arceus, where it was like catch this many to do the research and stuff? It doesn't have that.
I never played Arceus, and
okay.
I've only been playing this game for 2 fucking hours at least.
You might be further
than me. And I haven't
me.
gotten anywhere.
It doesn't though. They ignored all of the stuff that was liked about Arceus, it seems.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess in one way that would. I don't think it would really invalidate it. It's still a whole different region, and like very different.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not well done, no matter what.
Either way, both games were not optimized well.
No, but the other one, my god. To be fair, at least this game got more than 3 tree models. I'll give them that.
Sure.
Even if they do look like they came from PS2 at its early years.
I would rather
I would
rather everything look worse. And play
that
better.
Opening cutscene, like,
yeah.
What in the fucking PS2 was that?
There's a lot that needs done with this one.
Well, Nevins, am I sure I really like Pokemon?
Not right now.
I feel like I've invested too much of my personality into it at this point to really
Okay.
down.
Sunk
That's
cost.
like asking. That's like asking somebody if they like Game of Thrones based on the last season.
Oh no! I hate Pokemon!
Yeah. I forgot how. God, that was like the general audience's exposure to entitled gamers was the Game of Thrones last season. I watched all of it straight through, expecting like a fucking Tywin Lannister to just like literally shit in somebody's throat, and we focus on it for 20 minutes. But no, it's
Yeah.
just like, okay, there were issues, but like you all acted like this was. I was gonna say something I shouldn't. You guys all acted like this was a travesty. Just like to me, it
And you
sounded
shouldn't
like
have said that.
You shouldn't
I
have.
take that personally.
Yeah,
what?
what you said.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's also Travis, so I'm not really worried.
That's exactly the problem.
Why is that the problem? I found the solution.
That Travis, I'm sorry for his behavior
No, you're
on
not.
his
Yeah,
behalf.
You're
I
just
don't
happy
even
it's not
think
you.
he's grokking what I'm putting down.
No,
No, I'm not. Why would I?
he's very ungrocked right now.
Okay.
Oh, you just said it was a travesty, and
The name.
Oh.
Travis.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me just. Sorry, everyone. We were supposed to perform a collective amnesia that there's a word before his name. Sorry. Oops.
My name's before a word.
I mean,
More accurately.
I disagree. You know what? Actually, I take it back. I'm with you because
What could I have done to gain that reputation?
Travesty really fits what's going on right now. So actually, I think you've earned that.
Yeah, I mean, you've been here week after week.
Yeah. I haven't signed the contract yet, but I'm just practicing for when I do.
You know what problem I have with this game? No clothing, like real
Really?
clothing. Like there's accessories you can do, and you can pick between 4 different school outfits, but you can't like make your own outfit. You can't
But
buy
they
it.
did like a whole fashion thing in X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
And in Arceus.
Mm-hmm. It's stupid. Like
You just gotta buy Pokemon Scarlet Violet Plus for $20 a month or something.
oh man. This
Gotta fund those I
I
don't know, those hand to mouth developers at Game Freak.
I wonder if internally the Switch 2 is popping about and they're designing it with it running well on that, and they just don't give a shit about the Switch.
Okay, GTA 5.
Hey, I mean, yeah. But I could see that happening. The Switch has been out for a while. They've talked about the next thing being able to run Switch games.
Yeah, I mean, at least they'll factor in backwards compatibility for,
Yep, they don't want to abandon people.
I don't know, some exorbitant monthly fee.
Sure, yeah. They definitely don't already do that.
Yeah, I mean, they relate to the game, but ever since finding out about just online subscriptions, they're like, oh, you can just extort people and never deliver.
Shit, that's what that's about. Why didn't we do this sooner?
We could have been doing this the whole time. We cared about our products for no reason. Nintendo, we caught you slipping.
Hey, at least everyone has dropped the point system for their shops, where you have to buy fun money for some arbitrary amount.
Have they really? Thank you.
The Dave and
Yeah.
Buster's model.
Yep. Yeah, I think every like main store has stopped doing that because everyone realizes it's fucking stupid.
Thank Christ.
You can just charge them out the ass in other ways.
Yeah, just for basic services. Everybody has to shop at the company store.
Yep. Well, that's where like loot boxes or key chests or whatever come in.
Child gambling.
Yep. Just how can we make the most amount of money for people who don't understand how money works?
At least it's dropped off in popularity since EU put a hard no on it.
Yeah. Although with I wish Overwatch 2 had both loot boxes and a battle pass. I think that's
Like-
fine as long as you can't buy the loot boxes. Honestly, loot boxes are fine as long as you can't buy them.
As much as I used to shit on them as a company, I think Riot was one of the ones to find a really good balance in that.
Yep, I agree.
I agree as well.
Riot
Like,
was one of the few people that have really done it well.
yeah, almost as if they listened, but without ever actually telling us they were listening.
Right. It's weird to sing their praises. Though
Well,
And it just feels unnatural.
I mean, they've had their own wrongdoings in the past, like with workplace issues.
Yeah.
So they're not inexcusable or whatever.
What are we looking at for time?
We have just under 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are fine. I will say something that Fortnite does well with their battle pass is that in the battle pass is enough free points, like free fun money, to buy the next battle pass.
Called V-Bucks, thank you.
Oh, sorry. Free
Speaking
Fortnite
of,
bucks.
Voldemort bucks.
Buy Dakota V-Bucks. I know we don't have our subscription set up yet, but that's I mean, could you help this poor unfortunate soul out?
Yeah, I know that's important to you. You want that that dancing banana skin.
Do they still have the other game mode, like the one that was original?
Yeah, they just don't update it.
Fuck it, give me V-Bucks. I love that game mode.
Save the World, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
That was a cool concept. I wish anyone else would fucking do it.
I followed that game for years because I wanted to play that game mode.
Yeah, I was excited for it when the first trailer came out, and then the fucking Battle Royale happened. And I mean, good on them, but it sucks that that game's not going to happen.
Yep. They actually delivered on what they said they were gonna do too. Like, I think they had to delay it another 2 years, but I mean, it was there.
I mean, obviously worth it.
I mean, for them, they're shocked at what happened.
Yeah. They pretty immediately put the brakes on it and were like, "All right, this is where all of our eggs are going.
Yep.
This is it."
I will say, as much as it was a fluke, the incredibly good business sense and just like practice to like actually pull the trigger and go for it when it did happen.
Yeah.
I will give them credit for that because there have been tons of April Fools or like random free game modes that have come out and done great, and then just that's whatever, there it is. But like, for instance, Path of Exile had an April Fool's joke where they made a battle royale as well.
Oh, really?
It went over super well. They brought it back as a permanent game mode, and it did not go well.
I could see League doing something like that.
I think they saw
why
battle
Earth isn't always available.
Yeah. Well, and also, more directly, Battlerite tried the BR approach, and it did not go well.
True. Battlerite looked
I
good.
haven't even heard of that game.
It was for a while the only MOBA that kind of held a light to fucking
Fortnite?
League of Legends, and then
if you're not counting Dota.
Oh my god, that's how much my mind fucking puts down Dota. Sorry, I can't. It's so hard for me to like acknowledge Dota, even though it's
Dota's
obvious.
massive.
Yeah, other than its obvious success, but it's just like I look at Dota and I'm just like, overcomplicated needlessly, the worst fucking UI I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'd agree with
It's
with
so
that.
Very much stayed in their lane.
Yeah,
It's so unreadable. But I won't deny that a lot of players sing its praises when it comes to balance. Not that I know.
it's balanced pretty well. I've played a fair amount over some amount of years. It's balanced well. It's so fucking hard. You
I
get
mean,
punished so much in it, and you
I
don't.
don't want a hard game. I want a game that lets me win by pressing easy buttons.
Well, then play League or
That's
play
why I play League.
Smite. I don't know.
I was about to say, like, they can do everything else, right? But as far as I'm concerned, like, the presentation is so fucking ugly. Like,
The favorite thing that Dota does for me is that they do sell skins, but all of the skins are individual like armor pieces or like individual actual pieces that you can mix and match.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then also they sell uh different UI skins or whatever, and also different announcers that are either like
That one I've known.
characters from the game, or I have like a GLaDOS announcer pack and
And
a
they did
Ru-
Cave Johnson, didn't they?
yep, and they also did a Rux from Bastion,
Ooh.
the rough and tumble sounding guy, the narrator. Um that one's really good too. And then there's like there's a Rick and Morty one. Like it's not just characters. It's
Yeah.
not just stuck in the Dotaverse.
I cannot get past, and I'm sure this is just me as an outsider, though,
Mhm.
how you are that clearly successful, and I don't think anyone can deny that Dota is successful and does some things well. How you can be that successful and still have such a dog shit UI and readability.
Yeah.
Like, it is baffling.
League, or I guess Riot, really, really goes for readability.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, the reason I'm harping on it so badly is because arguably leagues had similar success.
Yeah.
They have made very noted improvements and are attempting to constantly make improvements. I see Dota and I'm just like, this is fucking bad. Like, I have played early 2000s PC games that are so much clearer.
Dota's always seemed to kind of exist in that culture, like that old gamer culture, where it's like, I guess it's get good culture, where because there were enough people who have gotten used to it, like they don't they don't go out of their way to try and cater to a new fan base or a new player base.
Yeah, and I mean that the desired effect is working. I'm not interested because of that, which is a shame because I have noticed some of the good things Aaron's been saying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's got some really clever gameplay, and I love that they exist in this weird liminal space where they have a enough player base to sustain them, and also I mean they existed Valve, so
Yeah.
not going anywhere anytime
It's
soon. But they're able to just throw shit at a wall with some of the characters they put out.
yeah, like Invoker is fucking
Yeah,
nutty.
that's my go-to. The
Do you know
fighting game combo character.
do you know who Invoker is, Dakota?
Only from the fucking original auto chess. That's the only reason I know.
I don't know how he existed there, but imagine a character who has 4 elements, and then you can combine each element to make different spells.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Yes, but it's so fucking complicated because you have to memorize like 24 spells.
See,
Did you ever learn
I'm
like
fine with
any
it.
Mortal Kombat fatalities as a kid?
Yes, not as a kid, but yes.
Okay, because that's what it was like. So I mean, you're basically using your Sega Genesis controller to put in like a 10-button command.
Honestly, using a Steam controller on Invoker might be easier than a fucking keyboard.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, that's some of the shit to do. And honestly, if if you get to the point in League where you know too much and like it's no longer as much fun, and this is years of constant playing, it is nice to go to a different game that you have to relearn it all, so you don't know what expected outcomes of each fucking encounter is gonna be. Um, and that goes for any game. But with Dota, it's especially nice because it has such a high skill ceiling. Like the overcomplicatedness is a boon and a con.
I actually like the complicatedness. I think that's a plus side. I just, again, like hundreds of $1 million tournaments.
Yeah,
Update your UI once. And I know this is
they
a
have,
weird hill.
but
Okay.
I don't know when you played it last, but it might be better.
I don't know. Maybe it's the package as a whole. I just cannot find it. It is not readable to me.
It's much less readable than it's probably the least readable aside from the fuck is that game? Heroes of New Earth?
I never actually saw that one in the flesh.
Han was I know it was references Han. I think it's Heroes of New Earth. That one was fucking not readable at all. It was like everything was dark, and I don't know, they were just going for that style, and it just did not work. There was another one that I can't remember. It was about the same.
Like I played the DC MOBA, and that was
that one.
like I have partook in some shit MOBAs, and
Yeah.
I just look at Dota and go, how? So it must have something going on with it that works, cause
I think
damn it, I look at it and I'm just like disgusting.
that is time. So finish up whatever you want. I do think they have a really easy to get into competitive scene. Like they do tournaments a lot within the game.
That's something I do respect. That's cool.
There's a lot of modding that you don't get in other games. You don't get modding at all. So you can make your own games in it, even, or your own maps, your own heroes, even if you want. Obviously, you can't use those in like matchmaking, but for like quick play with your friends or whatever, custom games, that's fine. That's actually where the fucking battle chess started, was a mod of the game.
Yeah, well, and Dota itself spun out of a modded game mode.
It's such a weird history.
I have to say, there's a lot of things I can expect. It's just there's so much about
The
it.
UI's dog shit. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like it feels like there's a lot of stubbornness in the design, or not design. No, yeah, the design choices, and I think that's what's annoying to me. Like
sort of like a refusal to modernize because people are used to it, so why change it?
Yeah, well, you don't even have to modernize. Just like holy shit, like it's like the same logic to me as like a company like hiding their numbers because they don't want players to figure things out. It's like just quit being so fucking pretentious and pretending you have God's golden gift to Earth. Like I'm not saying any players are owed any of this, but I'm saying quit. Like you're not Vega Mysterious or like some bastion of the old gaming gods for this. And obviously, this isn't like a huge deal or anything. It's just like it's so fucking bizarre to me. And the bottom line is probably they just don't fuck with it because they already make money. Why do it? Which that's a good argument.
Yeah.
If they told me they don't fuck with it just because money, I'm like, all right, respectable, capitalist, but respectable.
Hey Travis.
Yuck. I thought we disavowed that here. What up?
Do you want to explain yours a bit?
Yeah, I didn't really get time to add a bunch of color, which I think would have sold it more, but it's Game Freak CEO, Mr. Freak himself.
Gene Freak.
Ew.
Gaben Freaker.
Just sounds like another name for like Mr. Sinister from X-Men.
standing on his pile of money and just berating
The
the one
artist.
kind of queer coder they have who's actually working on the game.
Oh no. Well, that makes me sad.
Because like I know they did a lot of queer coding in this game. Unfortunately, there's just like a lot of lackluster elements to the game as a whole.
Yeah. And
So it was
then
cool to see that, but I just would have loved to have seen it in a more robust game from a company that literally has
infinite
more
money.
money than God.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about how Pokemon is more popular more popular than the Bible.
Yeah.
I specifically have to phrase it that way because I don't know if it makes more money than the Bible. But
It's
it
a
might.
difficult road to travel down.
Yeah. But more popular? I'd say so. I'd like to do a poll just of are you Christian? Do you like Pokemon? Yes to both.
It's a really nice comparison because they're both like sustained by like revisions and new additions that make less sense than the last.
True. Dakota, do you want to explain yours?
Once I fix a mistake.
Oh, okay. Well, Travis,
There we go.
I'd give you more. I'd give you more, but time management, you know how it is. We also did 20 minutes, so I mean that's where that. Yeah.
Like I'm like just very impressed with I don't know, the cohesiveness of the piece you're able to put together in that time, Dakota.
Yeah.
Lots of practice.
I was gonna say 26 for yours, Dakota. Because it's Pikachu +1.
Ah.
That's clever. Okay. But yeah, I just figured I'd go ahead and give everybody a glimpse into the next edition of the game, next gen. This is who they'll be subcontracting out to.
Man, bring it, sure, at this point.
They're just gonna, I mean, they both did come out this year, so they're just gonna merge them.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean,
why not?
Shit. At this point, wow, this is a year where officially Digimon has had a better quality game, and I think most people would agree unanimously.
Well, I'll have to pick it up, because, yeah.
It was actually a pretty mature story.
Really? I wanted to play it, and then I just didn't pick it up.
Yeah, combat's real shit. You get sucked in for the visual novel side. It's just like a Danganronpa situation.
I liked all of Danganronpa, so I don't understand that.
No, I'm just saying it's where the gameplay isn't first.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were.
Wasn't a shot. It was a disclaimer.
Gotcha. Because I was like, that's one of my. I haven't even played them all, but that's like a series I hold in high regard.
Damn, I loved watching it.
Yeah. Let's move on. Travis, I gave you 20 points. Like I said, I'd give you more, but you know.
Yeah.
20 for each week they didn't let people work on the game.
I mean, this was, and we'll have to get off this topic, otherwise this really will be the whole episode. So I mean, whatever. They did not have a lot of time to work on this game. Because Arceus came out this year, and it's probably not strictly the same team, but probably a lot of the same people.
Well, then it sounds like a Black and White 2 scenario where they release an unfinished game after an unfinished game.
I mean, we'll see what the third game of this gen will be or whatever. But there could be patches. They could fix a lot of the issues. We'll see. There is a shitload of backlash, and I think after 2 games kind of with the same issues, people are not gonna feel great about a third one if they don't do anything.
2 games with the same issue from different studios. What could the common denominator possibly be? Anyway, that's the last I'll talk of it.
Let's move on to the next prompt, which is, as we all love here, character roulette.
Pew, 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 pew.
You're supposed to play the air horns?
We didn't have the budget for it this week.
Oh my god. Fucking change our category to Game Freak.
No.
Sorry, had to get one last one in.
Do you guys want to start one, or should I give you one to think about?
What are you feeling, Travis?
Come on,
Travis.
give us one to kick it off and
Okay.
really, I don't know, spark a little something.
Dakota, I'll do you first. I always do Travis first. I think because he's on the left.
I mean, left to right, Western culture.
Nope, we're doing right to left. You got
Read this like a manga.
an additional mouth. So whatever you were gonna do, you have to do plus one mouth.
I'm gonna keep honest, Tip. That's a weird one.
Yeah.
All right, let me get off this drawing.
This looks funky when it spins. And then Travis, you get a mini character, like the mini whatever your character is.
See, I like the way I worded that one better.
Okay, I'm sorry. How did you word it?
The same character, but smaller.
I think that didn't fit well on the pie bit.
Well, right now that's also just more of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can draw 2 nothings. I've done it a whole lot.
Hell yeah. Already ahead of the game. So I got 30.
I have to keep my...
Do you want 30 on the clock? I know you guys already started, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. I haven't started.
To draw 2 characters.
I just realized mine has to go in a nightmare fuel direction based on my subject matter I picked out.
Hell yeah. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, draw. And I have to go unlock my front door, so I can let the spooky people in.
Oh, that's how you get stabbers.
Getting stabbed with a knife.
So Dakota, it's been forever. What have you been up to?
Working on that comic I mentioned. Sorry, I zoomed in on accident. But yeah, new work. Stopped working at one place.
Was it the place that begins with a T?
Yes.
Okay.
We've mentioned on show. I no longer work with Joe because I hate that fucking loser.
Fair. You just you threw hot oil in his face and said, "I can't stand you anymore. I'll see you fucking Monday."
Yeah, and well, Thursdays actually, and then we go on a vacation together in a few weeks.
Well, he should sleep with one eye open, I guess.
Well, once Travis gets back the paralysis demon, he won't at all.
Oh yeah, can I give that to you to pass off?
Fuck no.
I mean, I have to stay up tonight anyway. I can just take it for a bit.
What a
Oh yeah, please.
What's
really likes mac and cheese.
Okay, I was about to ask what's it eat. Well, my roommate just made some mac and cheese tonight, so.
Uh-oh.
It might haunt them instead.
I heard that word, and it's like Garfield to lasagna.
I hate Monday lasagna. I
had lasagna.
I had ziti today. That's basically a lasagna. And it's Monday.
Alright, hot take, but come on, Italian food. It's like
I'm not gonna do that to Italian food.
You're
just doing the same thing in different shapes.
Try harder. Yeah. I see what you mean.
You can say that about most cuisines. Like literally all of them.
An Italian steakhouse, like I've never had a better filet. Like they've had it down, and like Kobe beef was I don't know, a Hail Mary to try and get up to like a good Italian steakhouse.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys another.
Do it, coward.
I will. Dakota, yours is coming up right now.
Hold on, let me finish.
It's a good one.
Oh, that's a reference within a reference too.
What is?
We had a student argue with the teacher during a critique, and he told him like, dead serious, let me finish during the teacher's critique, and it was a super chill teacher, and he was just like, I've had enough of this fucking student, and just went off.
Wow. He's
And
like,
this is like,
I might
this
be
is
chill, but you can't just take advantage of, like, I'm the fucking
yeah,
professor here, my dude.
yeah. Imagine the most good faith, sweet teacher you can.
Yeah, okay. And then
And then
just
this.
exploding. Okay, do you want to know what you got?
Yeah, I guess.
You got a sombrero.
Ooh.
I don't
I
think
was really, I was really tempted to put it on the nose.
Travis, you got a new hobby.
Oh, like so I don't have to draw anymore. I'm gonna start doing macrame.
I mean, if you want to turn on your camera and do some macrame, be my
Yeah.
guest and still get this prompt done.
Oh shit! I had to do two things.
Well, you have to still get the prompt done somehow.
So their new hobby is gonna be.
You almost got
I
the
should probably
one.
start laying down line work.
Yeah. We're at 25:30,
Um,
so we're still fine. You almost got the one I especially wanted and then didn't get. So hopefully.
so their new hobby is um
Yeah.
beekeeping,
Oh, that's a good one. You're both getting some cool hats. Dakota, yours is
but they just keep them in
definitely
their
weird.
mouth.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you gave me second mouth. I had to work with it.
you gave you second mouth
What?
because it's roulette. I
That's
didn't.
not
I didn't give you it.
okay. Now he's not. Be accountable for your actions, dude.
I showed you what was given to you.
Travis, this is why we need a kill button.
Yeah, not for the sheriff or for
The show.
previously and for aforementioned I don't know, high-ranking figures.
Well, let's work our way up. So we'll go with the latter option first.
Kill the president.
Well, for those of you who have been waiting for our sub button, wait no longer. It's just not gonna happen.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
We'll
Kill your
take that
parent.
in post.
Yeah, kill your parents.
Oh my! Sorry, no. One of the guys I worked with, I should say now, would always run around singing, "I'm gonna kill my mom. I'm gonna kill my dad," and he'd just sing it in this really mellow tone way, and it's just like this was literally my first day working here, by the way.
Oh my god.
So my first day at that place, probably why I should quote quitting instead of anything else. But he just ran around singing that, and then I walk around the corner, and he just looks me right in the eyes and just starts singing louder. I'm gonna kill my grandma.
Man, this guy sounds
You work with
fun.
the lead singer of Primus?
I don't know, man. He's a fucking weird one.
Yeah, the lead singer of Primus?
Is that where that's from?
I don't know. It
Yes.
it was a poll from nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Primus. You had me believing you knew the source.
Something about a race car driver. Maybe that was a different song or different brand.
No, it was Primus.
Oh, okay. Jimmy was a race car driver. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, and also Betty's Big Brown Beaver.
Will you run that past me one more time?
Betty's Big Brown Beaver.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's the music video is a trip because they're wearing like latex prosthetic cowboy faces.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I don't think you quite understand what I'm saying unless you see it.
For which one?
Betty has a big brown beaver.
Oh god. The audible Google search, the worst kind.
No, it's good.
Yeah, okay, thanks for telling me. Yeah, sure.
What do you mean?
I'm glad you got to decide that.
It's good. Clicky clacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
here
yeah,
for-
no, that's exactly what I expected.
Okay, cool.
That's good. That's some good shit.
The dog agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, the song is but music video is primo.
Oh, I made sure not to play the song. It's a quick track to no more video. Oh my
One of
god,
these
I'm gonna mute
streams.
because of this dog. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, there'll be no more stream. Is all I was getting at.
Wow. What the fuck, dude?
I don't know, man. Like, my brain is
Oh yeah, your soup.
degrading as we speak.
Sorry, I forgot your soup today.
Yes. Like, I had an hour of not even sleep. Like,
You just laid there, right? That's what my problem was.
well, I laid there for several hours just trying to, I don't know, coerce my body into that thing I know it needed. But when I finally did sleep, it was like, I don't know, that weird hyperactive sleep. Like, have you ever had like, it was
Like-
fever dream?
Yeah, it almost feels like a fugue steak. Steak? A fugue steak. Now at the Italian steakhouse. A fugue state. I know what you mean.
Yeah. And so you're just kind of drifting in and out of lucidity, and it's all just very psychologically uncomfortable. And then it just got to the point where I'm like, I'm really tired. Nothing feels or sounds good right now. And then I went ahead and worked 8 hours in that state.
I know the exact feeling. Well, I think it was only 6 hours for me. So I know 75% of that.
Yeah, I think it's time.
Fine.
Yep, time for another.
I
Can
think
they hear you, or are you just
They-
gaslighting us
oh.
right now?
They can hear me.
Oh, well, he's gaslighting them.
Well, chat, can you?
Yeah, can you chat? Dakota,
Can we...
you're now the
Yes.
proud owner of a crown.
Yeah, another hat.
It's a hat on a hat.
Hat on a hat. That's
You know
bad
what?
improv. Bad writing.
Hey, speaking of a hat on a hat, Travis, you get a trucker hat.
All right. I have to undo the last few things because now I have
So have fun with that.
Easy peasy. I don't have to have this hat. And I don't got much room to work with. So as long as I don't get some kind of shoe. Fuck.
Did you? I know that's not what happened, but you said that, and I imagine you just like scrolled over, and there's like a JPEG of a sneaker.
Fuck, what is that? What is that? Transparency to
Oh,
opacity thing?
edit, convert brightness to opacity. It's about halfway down.
Yeah, I think I just drew on my sketch layer.
Can't go back.
Oh well, that definitely helps. Thank you.
All right, new layer. I'm doing this in a very unnecessarily difficult way. So we're gonna.
I am just sluggish. I thought it would, I don't know. Maybe I was going to find some,
Some new energy.
not even that. I was just going to find out that I work really better when I'm, I don't know, borderline comatose.
Well, what can we do to spice up your existence? How can we wake you up?
I don't know, just give me another thing to add.
Okay. You asked for it, buddy. Oh, why?
What do truckers say?
Why is it so small? What happened?
So it's gonna
What?
say.
Did I use the wrong one? I did. Alrighty, Travis. What do truckers say? I hate my wife? I don't know. Oh.
Oh, probably.
Travis, I'm gonna need you to look at the stream real fast for this one.
I am furious. All right, so let's shift this.
I forget which one of you started talking
Not to
about
say
it.
any
One of you name dropped him.
any overt threats of Mr.
Oh, wait.
McConnell, but maybe I would love his big, saggy, droopy dog jowls to get stung by bees.
It was Travis, Aaron.
who name dropped whenever I was asking for.
Yes.
And maybe them being a trucker, this character, their big old Mitch McConnell face will get slammed in a car door.
Turtle Man.
Oh, this is gonna be a good 15 minutes. Yo, Travis, how else do you feel? Just tell the class.
In no actionable way,
Yep.
I hypothetically hope that a certain U.S. senator meets a bunch of misfortune in really graphic ways.
Oh, jeez. Maybe one day you'll draw him.
Me, no. Getting stung by bees, maybe. Gonna get one of those big old Ren and Stimpy pustules right there.
Oh, that could not have been better. There is no bankrupt. You basically hit bankrupt.
I am emotionally bankrupt.
Oh, and we still got one more prompt.
And I still haven't even, like, drawn
That, to be fair,
all of my roulette draws yet.
I know, and you got 13 minutes to do so.
I was gonna make this character cute.
Not anymore.
I was too, and then the first fucking spin.
Yeah.
Extra mouth always has to be menacing or ominous.
That's not true.
In my mind.
Oh, okay. That was not the one that I had hoped one of you hit. I had forgotten that it was in there.
Well, we'll have to get another spin or two in. Or 3.
Dakota, do you want another spin?
Let me actually get the crown in first. I'm very close.
Okay.
Sorry, the tail took me a lot longer because I was being unnecessarily intricate.
He can't finish unless he puts the crown on.
Well,
Travis, I don't think you want another right now. You were just saying how you still got to get your others in.
I really hope that comment wasn't picked up
Basically
by
on the way.
certain people.
Ah.
You know, fucking suck it to me.
Oh.
I hate my life anyway, and you're gonna have to go out of your way to make it worse.
Well, let's see. Let's see what the wheel wants. It's your favorite. It's not a second Mitch McConnell.
Okay, thank you, because I'm already doing that.
It's doo-doo.
Oh no.
Yay!
It's perfect. See,
All right.
see, that one made you happy. Do you want another?
Yes.
Oh my god, that wasn't to you, but okay.
I mean, he took my turn in queue. I can't argue.
No, he didn't take it. He got.
Well, I mean, I'm still getting it. It's just now he's first. Jesus.
This is really working out for you, Travis. You got some ballistic armor.
Oh, hell yeah.
No.
Oh jeez.
That'll help them with the bees.
Do we want doubles?
Yes.
If it's, is it doable?
I mean, do you want to put a crown on a crown?
Man, I literally just. Yeah, fine. That one's doable.
Okay.
I have the real estate. I can't argue. I just have to workshop it to make it a little different.
Okay, I'm gonna hide this wheel now. No one pipe up.
Sock it to me, Daddy.
Oh fuck. Okay. Oh, you almost got new hobby. That would have been really bad. You just got a flower. Just a flower.
Oh, that'll be good for the bees.
Yeah. See, this wheel has a mind of its own because it is taking you down a pretty like narrow path. I feel there's been no curveballs or anything.
You'll have to get a few more spins and then.
You've just given up on having fun.
I am
Dead inside.
miserably tired. And I want everyone to share in my misery.
I feel like everyone's enjoying your misery at the very least. So at least it's content.
I mean, they're free to experience my misery in
however
whatever ways make them happy,
way
or however they
choose to.
choose to experience it.
I'm gonna monetize it.
Yeah, we might as well. Okay. Well, in that case, Travis, I'm not even asking this time.
He's learning.
Okay, I copied and pasted this, but robot parks.
Did I write
Parks?
robot parks?
That's what you wrote.
You clearly meant parts.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say
willing to let that one
parts.
slide.
Nope, here we are. It's the robot park.
Travis.
No. Just give him some robo some robo jowls.
No.
No. Okay.
And stop these robots from having such a good time.
No, yeah. You know, the uprising would come even faster if you took their parks away.
Oh my god, he's gonna Mitch McConnell the parks.
That's what the armor is for.
Oh, jeez. There's going to be some peaceful protests that he has to be at.
He's the kind of senator to turn his body cam off.
This body cam, it's just a design on my shirt. It's not even
How am I
real.
supposed to do my job if I'm held accountable?
I'll never forget one of the reviews for the Gotham Knights game that came out recently was Jason Todd looks like the cop that turns off his body camera, and I could not stop thinking about it.
They said that about the new Buzz Lightyear movie too.
Oh my god.
Okay, so they were going off a meme. I didn't know that. All right, Aaron.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay. Are you fucking serious? Just guess what you got.
Are you? All right.
Yeah, we allowed doubles. We might as well allow triples.
Yeah, let me just think of a way to incorporate it.
In his second mouth.
I was honestly thinking about it. No, I have a more interesting way.
This just looks like a kid's doodle in a notebook in class.
Basically, what's going on?
It's kind of what these turn into.
Maybe at some point we'll have to start rendering these.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we erase. So bear with me on this one, Aaron. Let me know if you think this is a viable way to include it. Instead of embers.
Letter of the law. I swear to God, if you just copy paste this thing,
That's what he's doing, it looks like.
I'm making it embers instead.
you're grounded.
Fine. Fuck off. No.
Oh,
No.
I forgot to draw doo doo.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes to put some doo-doo in this pic.
Where can I get a crown in here? Also, I need to.
On his nose,
I see. I was thinking the nose too, but I'm like, I don't know.
or as a piercing.
That's fun, but that'd just be misinterpreted as a septum.
Well, ear piercing.
True. All right, let me come up with a new crown design.
Put a crown in his grills. Be like Scion and wear somebody else's crown as his jaw.
Is that what his jaw is?
Yeah, it's Jarvan the First's crown.
I had no idea. Oh, so Scion's kind of old then.
Scion's super old.
Wow, cool. We made an old man joke in a game the other day, and it was aimed at Scion or Zillion, but I hit Scion, so everyone just like intended, or so he had to be like, I don't know how old he is.
Scion's hella old. I forget what his like original creation was. Not like original character, but like in his current lore, what his original creation was. But he was like brought back as like a Zon super soldier or something. Maybe it wasn't Zon. I'm pretty sure it's
It's
Zon.
Noxus.
Noxus. Okay, I get those two confused because they both do similar bad things with people.
It's the Demacia Piltover relationship.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking of old.
Whereas one's
Old
like
Zon.
good and medieval, another is good and steampunk.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So definitely Noxus. Zon's not inherently bad, but Noxus basically is.
Zon's always been connected to Piltover. When they first started writing lore, on like actual stories, Piltover and Zon was one of the first ones
That they retconned into being real
that they
close knit.
They expanded upon.
Well, originally it wasn't built on top of each other.
Originally,
I don't think anyway.
yeah. It depends when you read. For about 7 or 8 years, it's been the current iteration.
Yes,
So,
I just mean like when the game first came about, and they were like
Yeah.
making Piltover was a fucking like dusty town. I'm pretty sure.
they didn't even have
Yeah, it was like an old west town.
They didn't even have fucking like a map back then.
They had a rough one. They didn't have anything concrete though. They were just like, yeah, this is where some of the places are. It's not to scale or anything. We're gonna add to it and change shit up.
All right, well,
Nice.
there you go, Aaron.
Thank you. You got 3 minutes. I don't know why I'm thanking you.
Go for the 4th crown then.
All right.
If it's not a crown, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah,
I'm caught up on my prompts.
I'll get you one if you want to do a speed one. Nope, you got a bib. You almost got Mitch McConnell. That's right before bib.
I did, or Dakota got a bib?
Dakota did.
Oh, okay. So this shit's just gonna get all over this. I'm sorry, this dude is gonna get all over this ballistic armor.
Travis, you got the one I wanted. You got midlife
Ooh,
crisis.
okay.
Midlife crisis. It's a little.
Okay,
It's a little late for you to get this one, but good luck. Man, I wish we had switched these to where Dakota got midlife. Yeah, how do you do this?
Ooh.
To be fair, it doesn't have to be Mitch's midlife crisis. Somehow. I heart cheese.
But they've got their tiny clone child.
Yeah.
What do midlife crisis people do?
Buy expensive cars.
Buy expensive companies.
Buy expensive companies. Well, we can't use that word. Invest in short term gains. I'll say that have no real monetary binding.
There we go.
What did you add? I can't.
MySpace 2. This drawing is a fucking dumpster.
Well, hopefully this last prompt can make you a little happier.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, maybe. This last prompt is just gonna be of your own design.
This whole thing's of my own design.
I mean, yeah, you chose all of these.
His own
outcomes.
volition.
Yeah.
Can't sleep because I've actually died and gone to hell, and it's a hell of my own making.
Well, good news. That hell is basically over. Because that's time. Dakota, why don't you tell me a little bit about your piece?
This is the mouse that started World War II.
Oh.
And he took a crown for each member of royalty he took down with him.
Okay.
Figured we'd keep it in theme with what Travis had to draw.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed that with the bib.
Yeah, the bib was a nice last second.
Does he
addition.
did he buy that bib? Did he make it or did he find it? I have to know if these thoughts are his own or just taken from someone else.
Oh, he made it, but it's
Okay.
it's kind of like that thing where like the chef at a party wears a really shitty ironic shirt saying he loves whatever he's cooking and eating.
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea here.
Yeah, I love ass.
Travis, why don't you explain yours?
Yeah.
So this is Mitch McConnell after having getting themselves installed in a set of Space Marine armor, funded by their recent purchase of MySpace 2, and they're enjoying a nice day. Really pushing the limits of their right to bear arms by taking military grade armor to a theme park. And wearing their trucker hat and eating their favorite carnival snack, which is doo-doo, with their tiny clone child.
You mean fried doo-doo?
Yeah, fried doo-doo.
Oh, yeah.
There was a stick, but he put it up his butt.
Yeah.
It was fried doo-doo on a stick.
Nah, he just likes the warm feeling of it squishing between his fingers.
He doesn't even eat it. He just holds it until it cools off and then just plops it on the ground.
And then the child just
eats it
off of his hand while they're waiting in line, and he's berating other customers and especially workers.
Come here, Mitch Jr. Here's your snack. Wow.
So, what is the name of that movie?
Holy shit.
Austin Powers.
No. There's a movie that
Jaws.
this character I made reminds me of.
Ratatouille.
No, it was. They bust a cocaine shipment, and all of the labels on it have this sticker of a monkey sticking its dick through the banana as like the logo. And for some reason, the way this is drawn reminds me of it. Not yours, mine. I don't know. Weird intrusive thought. Aaron.
Yeah.
How many points did Travis get?
Travis, you came up with a whole fucking narrative, and I know that you hated like basically every second of this prompt. That doesn't come into the point stuff. I just commend your ability to, I don't know, Not,
You get nothing for it, but
but good job, sport. I'll bump you up to 45. I think that was really good.
Wowie, thank you.
Dakota, yours just turned out super well. Like, it doesn't look like, I mean, if you didn't have the 3 crowns, I don't know if it would read as like I got kind of screwed over for all of this.
Honestly, if you remove the 3rd crown, this is very like much something you would find in my sketchbook.
Yeah, it's like a weird, like a Shin Megami Tensei character, maybe without the bib. But
yeah, I legitimately do like shit like this as an exercise in one particular sketchbook where I don't, no direction, no planning, just go.
well,
And this kind of fits in there.
yeah, maybe you should involve roulette more in that.
All right, yeah, I'll just have you on call and be like, Aaron, spin.
Yeah, I need a new spin.
It has to be you.
Ooh, spin daddy, take me for a ride.
All right, let's. You want to go to break?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, we'll go to break.
Before we
I
go to
need
break,
to I need to mentally reset.
Yeah.
do we want to tell them what's up so they know what to expect?
What do you mean?
Just give them a hit, little something. Tell them what's coming up next.
Well, I mean, you sound like you're ready to. Do you have anything in mind?
Yeah, you telling them what's up. I want you to do it.
Oh my god, you stupid fucker.
No, he can go to break. I just want to fuck with you.
Well, now I don't know. Oh yeah, let's go to break. I have
All
to
right,
go.
we'll be back in a few, everybody.
Yep. really wish I had unmuted you right before that.
You'll have to be quicker.
Yeah, that's
for another
right.
draw.
I'm just gonna unmute you guys from now on.
Are we unmuted now?
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on the house, Nevins.
Hell, what? Hell yeah.
That's right, Nevins. Congratulations.
Congrats, my dude. That's a big thing.
Can you go ahead and tell chat your address?
Yeah. Just paste it in there.
And your blood type.
Where's the
SSN.
bingo sheet? I've had Docs a viewer on there forever.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
Nevins, what's your deepest fear?
Credit card numbers, please.
Did you guys ever tell you about the Daredevil sample script that was just a ploy to get your credit card info? And security questions?
What?
I was looking for practice scripts for comics when I was in school, and Chip Zdarsky wrote one where Daredevil leaps out of a building onto a rooftop.
Show me your credit card. I can't see it. I'm Daredevil.
Yeah, he says he needs your credit card to beat the bad guys, and starts asking you your address, your mother's maiden name, and all kinds of shit, and then just runs off with your wallet.
Wow.
It was so good.
Daredevil, that was Truth Angel.
I'll never forget
Daredevil's sworn enemy.
I'll never forget the description of Daredevil comes soaring through the air towards you. His face resembles a mangled ham.
Well, speaking of mangled ham, I have no segue for this prompt.
I mean, it was right there.
Nah. I mean, go ahead then, if you got one.
Speaking of mangled hand, and turning that hand into the mechanisms that power a spaceship.
I said ham.
Oh, ham?
Yes.
Ham.
Steamed hams.
Which I think is almost more
ass
fitting.
I'm always carrying everywhere.
Go to bed.
Not till this is done.
Travis, step on up to the Geiger counter. We're doing an H.R. Geiger inspired piece, taking a different IP and turning it into a Geiger type thing. It's gonna be weird. Kyra says I'm already a bad dad. Well, I'm sorry. At least you admitting it's the first step. So
Get good.
get good, scrub. Just power up, you know.
Yeah, learn to play.
Yeah, just get on that grind. So both of these guys are coming in with 2 IPs. I don't know what they are. And they're gonna.
You want to know the secret?
What's the secret? Neither do
I don't
you.
know what mine is.
Oh well.
Fuck.
Have fun with that, because I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, draw.
There we are. That's what I'm looking for.
That's the good stuff. Did you just do some cocaine? Like,
Oh, I wish, man.
are you gonna
You
do
think I got cocaine money?
metal? Yes, you can do Metalocalypse and a Geiger piece.
When we start a Patreon, subscribe to our Patreon and fund my terrible habits.
I mean, that's how a lot of them work.
All right. So,
Oh, I just realized it's been about 2 hours. This Zelda playlist is probably over. Probably looping. Let's pick something else. Yeah, what's a good game soundtrack?
I don't know. What's eerie and synthy and drony to fit the Geiger theme?
Synth.
Hmm.
Heavy synth game OST. Let's find it.
Ooh. Hold on, let me look at more Geiger to make sure this will be on track. Yes. Okay.
Video game themes performed on an 80s synth? That's not what I want. Yeah, I want some... I don't know. Like, the first thing I come to is, like, Cyberpunk.
I don't listen to really any music from the game.
but I don't want an ad. Let's pull it up on my actual YouTube.
As opposed to your
As opposed to Chrome.
ah.
Yeah, that's pretty droney.
Perfect.
That's pretty cool. It's traveling. I don't know if it works for Twitch, but the song travels from my left ear to my right. I'm sure Twitch probably outputs in mono.
Screaming stereo, baby.
It's the future. Dakota, how's it
That'll be
going?
The future of 10 Pieces.
Oh, good. I know what I'm doing. I'm just looking up reference right now.
Okay. That'll be the future 10 paces, I hope. I know that what like GDQ does for their audio is that they somehow route game audio to the left or the right, to one speaker, and then commentary audio on the other speaker, and then they smash it together by making it mono.
Huh.
And that's a really weird. I don't know why they do it that way. I just know that's how they used to or now do it that way.
Have you asked them?
I have not.
Well, ask Richard Games Done Quick why he does it like that.
Okay. Okay. We'll see if he replies.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it.
Oh, not a problem at all. It's
Making those big business connections.
Yep. So maybe you'll see Richard Done Quick next next week.
Done Quick's a fun fake last name.
That is a really good name.
Oh, fuck. You weren't here for my fake doctor, Aaron.
No, I was gone for like 10 minutes.
No, this was on a Thursday.
Oh,
stream.
okay.
Well, you came up with the fucking fake doctor on the spot, and I, for some reason, named him Gerrymander.
It's good.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't a doctor. It was wasn't it like the DA?
Yeah, it was DA Gerrymander. That's right.
That's even better.
For Judge Gerrymander, and then there was the DA who was
you're right.
Buster.
There you go, there you go.
Dog approves.
The dog, my dog supports filibusters. That's my new bumper sticker.
That's a good one. Oh, he's being a barky boy.
Woof, woof.
Woof woof.
My dog believes in a radical upheaval of the state as it stands, but also lives a life comfortable enough to where that seems out of line.
I zoned out. I'm sorry.
Yes, same.
You were just like, I'm talking, but what am I saying? Who knows?
I'm not in charge of this shit anymore.
Nope. You are on beyond autopilot.
Plus Ultra.
Yeah, plus ultra pilot. Let's see. I've been playing a lot of God of War still. I'm pretty far. I'm probably almost done. It's been really good. Definitely recommend it if you have a means to play it and time to do so.
I'd say time's the big factor there. It's a
Yeah.
long ass game.
Oh, it's a lot longer than the original, which I knew simply because of file size.
Well, yeah, the original came out on PS2.
Yeah. And I mean, don't even talk about the speed runs. Like, the game's like 30 minutes long.
But that's good to hear. Like, I don't know, for a franchise that went so edgy, it was cool to see some like actual heart invested into it, and
Yep.
because Kratos was a really good, I don't know, like Greek tragic character, and
Yeah.
then it became horny, edgy, watch him fuck everybody.
Yeah. Yep. And then this one they really this franchise, or I don't even know how you would call it, iteration. They really
It's franchise, I would say, because the original's still canon.
yeah. Oh, it's very much so. They there's even callbacks in this new one to some of the deeper like PSP lore,
Oh fuck.
Oh wow.
which is pretty cool. They mention Kratos' brother and daughter.
I didn't know there
Oh, so
was
it's brand new to everybody.
Yep.
Nuts. Yeah, no, I didn't know there was one. Holy shit.
What?
A PSP game.
There's multiple.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Chains of Olympus and Ghosts of Sparta, and
Huh.
and Ascension. And yeah,
I want
they're
a
all
Metal Gear
canon.
Solid God of War tie-in game.
How the well you Revengeance. There you go. I'm
Say
gonna
how the fuck, but I mean, would it be that much of a stretch?
no.
Kojima could. I mean, it's all nonsense anyway.
Yeah. Kojima's just like, yeah, I'm introducing the Greek pantheon into Metal Gear. Okay.
I saw a movie about it, and I really liked it, so I threw it into Metal Gear.
I saw Disney's Hercules and just wow. I had never heard of such characters before, and holy shit. Like, he only learns from movies.
Kingdom Hearts Solid.
Man, then they would just put Snake in, like, the underworld, and you'd only get to see him for, like, 30 minutes.
But they could put Liquid Snake there,
Ooh, yeah.
and that's how they'll bring him back.
Alright, well, cross it off your bingo cards. You mentioned Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck.
And Law.
I'm weak.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. We can be predictable.
The people love it.
I
Our
hope.
brand. My brand.
Kyra says she'll only fund the OnlyFans. Well, put your money where your mouth is.
It's up.
Yeah, go get it.
I'll start putting content there.
Oh, you already have, I'm sure. We find out Travis is like siphoning off just so much money. Like the OnlyFans is like in the top, like 0.5%, like top 0.5 percentage for earnings on OnlyFans.
Don't know how that got there.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. It must be a banking issue. Don't worry about it, guys.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I wanted to embezzle money and get rich quick, I'd do it through art.
I don't know why you wouldn't. It's surefire. You make art and then people buy it. Easy.
Oh, I have to make it.
Oh shit, yeah. Well,
Oh.
okay, I'm sorry. You sell. Let's get rid of the first part. You just sell some art.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. I generate some stuff through an AI, and
I mean, if you want, that's sort of adding an extra step. You could just find other people's pre-generated AI art and then sell it. I mean, they don't own it.
yeah, it's. I mean, if it's on the internet, it's fair game.
To be honest, the people who are using the AI art, they don't own the art. They didn't make it unless they made the program.
They did. They typed the prompt.
Oh, my bad.
They were the
No.
clever brain behind everything there.
They didn't come up with the English language to type the prompt out, so it's not theirs.
can't tell if Dakota's just like focused or seething.
It started as one, and it's leaning really bad into the other.
Jaeger, what the fuck?
He's mad about it too. Thank you for your solidarity.
He keeps pulling down an amiibo box that I have. He's done it like 5 times over the past week. I guess he just doesn't like the amiibo.
Yeah. He prefers Skylanders.
Who doesn't?
Honestly.
It's weird how Skylanders just disappeared. I thought it was super popular.
It was. It did disappear. I don't know why. I would like to know.
I will find you the reason. I'll find you a video essay on the fucking where Skylanders.
Yeah, I want you to do a video essay here on stream.
Okay.
About the rise and fall of Skylanders.
But I literally just found a thing that says the rise and sad fall of Skylanders.
Oh my god.
Uploaded
you found the OnlyFans.
5 fucking days ago.
Wow.
This is a hot topic apparently, and we're not gonna know why. Unless I just mute the audio and play you guys this.
You better turn in that book report next week.
Okay. I may steal somebody else's work. We'll see.
As long as you cite them in MLA.
Yeah.
Oh god, I remember when that was the most important thing you could ever do, according to some teachers.
Who's the oldest Skylander?
Crash Bandicoot.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I'm not gonna do more research on Skylanders right now. I'm gonna save it for my homework. Speaking of homework, how's you guys' homework doing?
Going good. I'm getting the basis down.
Nice. Travis?
Yeah, I haven't really touched it since like those first couple of weeks there, but
you know, one day.
I did finally, as I told Dakota, finish up Ranking of Kings.
You told me this.
Man, I don't remember Dick.
It's okay. We talked about it.
Homework.
I love that. Yeah, your original homework.
No.
One day. One day you will watch the JoJo's. And Travis will watch Bungo Stray Dogs.
I think Travis did his.
Did you, Travis?
I started it.
Oh. Well, that's enough. That's enough
I
homework.
fell out of it. Like, I don't know, like... Dakota told me it did subvert a lot of the expectations that would typically be set up in, like, a shonen or something.
Right.
And so I think I just need to hit that point, because... I don't know, they're doing the weird... creepy, horny stuff that typically deters me from an anime or a manga.
Yeah, like the blonde guy in Demon Slayer.
It's very happy when that shit left the series. Like, you don't see it. It disappears really fast, thankfully.
Or the guy from Chainsaw Man.
Like the main guy, or?
Oh yeah, the main guy's a mega perv.
Yeah, but like
at least it's a character.
The tone of Chainsaw Man is so well executed. I read it, I didn't watch it. So as we discussed, like the tone and pacing will differ so heavily between manga and anime.
It's hard for me to say really on the pacing because I have to wait a week between episodes. So of course the pacing feels fucking slow because I'm not watching it often.
Yeah, like see about that, like it feels like it's trying to intentionally carry a tone and it's not just like, I don't know, incest fetish which is what like a lot of anime does, which is
Yeah.
one of the thing that weirded me out about Bungo, but
Yeah,
it honestly, see, it's a well executed choice in Chainsaw Man because the main character is so based, because he's just been, kind of living hand to mouth,
Yeah.
and so just has very small, short-sighted desires.
I really like that, honestly. Like, I think that the way that his character seems to be written, the pervertedness, and that even does get toned down a bit.
And it works because it's about devils and demons and
Yeah, desire and sin, and yeah. And using people and getting what you want through bad means.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess also realizing what's important to you. And I'm only like 4 or 5 episodes in, but that's the read I get from it.
Yeah, it's pretty bleak.
It is pretty bleak. I like Power. She's fun.
Yeah, Power's cool. Again, like their dynamic is just so base because Power is a full-on devil and
Dingy.
that's right. I could not remember
Yeah.
his name for the life of me.
I figured.
Because I've been reading the manga, so that's where I'm at. But like they both just have such small ones, which is
Mhm.
weird for a shonen manga because it's not King of the Pirates level stuff at all.
Yeah, the other people
I
have
want
a lot bigger.
jam on toast or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I want these little things that as a literal nothing I could not have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want a fucking hot bath. I wanna I don't know. Yeah. He has such tiny goals that mean the world to him. And it's funny that the demons that are supposed to be like greedy or whatever are the ones that are not really greedy. Like, they are to their specific wants, but there's a lot more greed in the human characters, and the devils prey off that.
Oh, absolutely. Says the gun demon scene made them laugh so hard.
The last they haven't gotten to the gun demon yet for me. The last thing I saw was the being stuck on the 8th floor.
Okay, yeah. It's a really fun arc, and
Yeah.
it kind of does the JoJo's thing where like the rules can constantly change, but
Yep.
it executes it really well. There's one character in particular who's another demon. I don't even want to spoil like who or what they are, but their character design is just so, it is top tier.
Oh shit, yeah. I don't know if I've seen them, but shit, yeah.
You have not. If
that's where I am. Cool.
Yeah.
There may be a new episode. I may have not caught up.
I don't even know, like, did the anime like just start this year?
Yes. Yep. It's very new.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if they like already put out a season or not.
Nope. They are on. Looks like
I've seen a lot of cosplayers and stuff, and I don't know. Maybe the scene has changed since I was really involved in it, but like usually there wasn't big cosplay following until like the anime was out.
Yeah.
It was pretty popular. Like, even like I knew about it before it was even like planned to be an adaptation.
Yeah, that's how
Oh,
I
wow.
was with Black Clover, where I read it way before it became an anime, like years.
so it's definitely more popular than things would suggest.
If it was just a random anime that was coming
Yeah.
out, yeah.
Save this.
I had definitely heard about it years ago and just never looked into it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I love it a whole lot, and I don't know, it does such a good job committing to tone and not, I don't know, it feels uncompromising,
Yeah.
which I appreciate in shonen, because like with a lot of shonen, you know, they have like the popularity polls and things, and
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like putting the fan reception in front of the work you want to make.
Do you think that's something that Oda has a problem with?
Yeah. Like, you haven't had really any of these. Looking back on some of the older arcs, you had just like these really genuine moments with the Straw Hats, and now honestly it feels like the main pirate crew we barely get to see, and they just feel like an aside, like a means to an end, and there's really no meaningful interactions with them anymore.
Who would you say they mainly focus on then? Just Luffy?
Luffy and the bigger, you know, world characters they've been introducing, like
Well, it is gearing up
so
to the...
tired of Big Mom, but
Yeah.
Big Mom did not need that much focus if they were just going to be a villain for what they are, and if we weren't going to get anything, I don't know, worthwhile out of them.
Yeah, I feel like pretty much Big Mom's done. Like, she might play a bit of a role further, but probably pretty over in her. I mean, they spoilers or whatever. They overcame her, so her part's done, I feel.
Yeah.
But you could have said
her and
that.
Kaido.
Yeah, you could have said that about Doflamingo, and then he came back. I guess they never really overcame Doflamingo. He just sort of disappeared for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And-
you could say that about Crocodile.
But the pacing, I guess, was better
Yeah.
back then, or maybe I was just more forgiving back then because I was younger, but
No, I agree.
it genuinely felt like a hurdle they were trying to overcome, and you could see where he was trying to set that up with you know, Kaido and Big Mom, seeing as they are literally like the next step up in the world he's already built. But there were just so many points previously where he had executed that so much better,
Mm-hmm.
and like just wasted so much time in these arcs.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like I said, it's hard for me to truly see how slow the arc was because I specifically waited until it was over to catch up.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, everything was happening back to back. I could tell that it was a little slow, but also they sort of needed that build up for some bits to really hit. But there's also parts where, like, I don't know, this could be trimmed a bit.
Yeah. And I mean, like, if there are all these spots that, you know, there's definitely story points he wants to hit, but you don't need to fill time. Just get to those and make them.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to skip unnecessary choices. That's, I think, what Travis is. He doesn't know how to cut the fat.
And it could be that he does have someone there, you know, whose job is that. I guess that'd be an editor or something. But doesn't listen to him. He goes, nope, this is my One Piece.
Kind of hard to argue with the guy.
Yeah. Like, if he goes, nah, that's happening, well, I guess it's happening.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like he has quite the vision that maybe was once there.
Yeah, it's kind of sputtering. I think it'll pick up.
I think he's also getting to the point to where a lot of the ideas he's had for a long time, you know, you wait so long on an idea, you get a very hard interpretation of what it is. And I feel like he might be struggling to compromise with what he originally intended and what it needs to be.
Yeah, it definitely grows on its own, and now he's reached the point where you can't create nearly as much or nearly as much off the cuff because you have to tie all this in pretty soon.
Yeah, and he's finally delivering on things he set up an actual decade ago.
Right. It's the problem a lot of just artists in general have, where you lay down this foundation and everything, and then unless you've like really mapped it out, it's gonna take its own form, and you're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh yeah, that's why I believe in at least writing out an outline of where you want the story to go.
Yeah.
And only kind of diverting or compromising from that if you can come up with
if it's better for it.
An equally powerful, avenue for it to go.
Right. And it could be the problem of, he came out and said he knows the ending of One Piece. I don't know how many years ago, but it's not a small amount of years ago when he was like, I know the ending, we just have to get there.
Yeah. I think that was pre-Fishman.
I think so. So yeah, he could just be having trouble trying to balance the two of, like you said, where he wanted to take it and where it needs to go. And hopefully the compromise that we get isn't bad.
Yeah. And I do have to be wary of myself as a fan, because Heather and Campbell had a cool analysis of it, in that fans tend to, at a certain point, they aren't appreciating the medium itself, they're appreciating their relationship with the media.
Yeah.
And so if the media diverts from that relationship, then
it feels weird.
Yeah, and it's up to each of us to decide how we want to express that.
Yep, I've definitely had some of that with God of War. Just playing through it, I'm like, I don't know if I like where this is going. I definitely had that feeling with The Last of Us 2, and honestly, The Last of Us 2 was such a harsh tonal shift and just a not pleasant game to play, I guess, that I didn't finish it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually talked to my brother last time we saw each other at length about this, and we both were in agreement that, in our opinions, Last of Us 2 was just not written well.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Last of Us 1's written super well, and then The Last of Us 2 feels kind of needless.
See, I think a lot of the genuine criticisms kind of held their tongue on that one, just because a lot of the criticisms, whenever it came out, were, I don't know, a bunch of alt-right neckbeards.
Yeah.
And so it's just any genuine criticisms of the game are just it's not worth it. So I didn't hear any actual critiques of the game, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it was very polarizing. They pulled some story beats that some people didn't agree with. They pulled multiple story beats that some people didn't agree with. And then also, we've talked about it before, that some of the story beats just feel out of order. They would emotionally hit harder if they were later in the story.
Yeah, that's why you gotta...
They were just not set up well.
You gotta map.
Yeah.
You gotta map beforehand.
And I mean, this is also just, I don't know. I don't know if I would call it gamer entitlement or whatever, but it's that dissociation whenever it's not what you expected out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a razor's edge. Sometimes.
Yep.
All right, Aaron,
Yes.
I'm ready to start on the Geiger half.
Okay, you got 27 and a half minutes.
Perfect. Do you know who this is?
Maybe?
Have you seen Edge Runners?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that's what you were doing or not. The one thing I would say to add to that is the red tattoos.
Oh, don't worry. The reason that hasn't come in yet is
Okay,
because,
okay, cool.
You know, a lot has to change about
Right.
her in general. And I think a good place to start, even though it's overdone, I love it, and I haven't done it myself.
What?
Just to give you a quick idea. See where I'm going?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, wait. This is supposed to be on the actual line work because I have a backup. But yeah, I painted in the forms because I wanted to make sure I remembered what was there before,
Gotcha.
just so I didn't lose anything.
Is it readable at all who mine is?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I just decided to take it, add a bunch of gnarled fleshy bits, a bunch of biomechanical
Yeah.
dicks and clits and balls.
Yeah, and boobles. Boobles and
Yeah.
bobbles. But yeah, I would assume this character is a very prominent royalty.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Very, very dear character to my heart.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I do plan on completing The Last of Us 2 at some point, but I don't know. I didn't have that drive. Like the first game I had to beat it. Like I had to know what happened, and then the second one I'm just like
Mhm.
I kind of see where this is going, and I can already tell that I'm not going to enjoy it.
Ah.
And I mean, maybe it's just the game's too much of a downer for me, but it's a revenge story, and it's a story that's telling you that revenge is not good.
Yeah.
I really think it's the way they told the story was very not well planned out. They quite literally let in with what should have been
The mid or
the
turning
third
point.
act
Yeah.
twist. Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
And then they let in with the pregnancy thing, and it was just like you could have waited for this. I don't know. It was questionable, for me.
Revenge can be a good thing, depending. Spoken like someone who's gotten revenge and gotten away with it. My man.
You got a
Got a
sick
story
revenge
there?
story you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Nance?
Please do.
You want to tell us about your war crimes?
So, I made an interesting thing for me picking a character with the skin tone, because I can't go full, red with it.
Right.
I have to pastel it, which is an interesting thing.
Oh my gosh, dog.
I see our
Hey,
dog
dog.
share a pastime. Oh, I'm gonna mute. Sorry.
I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna silence.
Oh God. What a mage. I think you'll like mine especially, Travis.
Have a guess. I did finish Edge Runners.
Yeah, I'm sure you know because I've told you I want to draw this person.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, there's honestly a number of characters from that show that would. Because last time we talked about it, I hadn't finished, and you had asked if I'd gotten to a certain point yet. So I didn't know if you were drawing.
No, I
don't
just
know,
didn't want
the
to.
BBEG.
I almost ruined one of the survivors. That's all I was worried about.
Oh, okay. But that Atom Smasher.
Oh yeah. He wasn't a shock to me because I saw him in the game, but seeing him in action,
It was just a really cool character. Like,
his attitude was great.
his attitude was cyberpunk. Like, just completely
Distilled.
morally bankrupt.
Yeah. Isn't he like 97% mechanical or something? Like something.
I don't know. Like, this is my
super
first
high.
introduction
Oh, okay.
to him.
I think that's what it is that he for some reason he can withstand it, but he's like vast majority mechanical.
Mm-hmm. He's the lucky one.
Yep. He's built different.
And maybe even doesn't necessarily stand it, but is able to channel it in
Able to
profitable ways.
Yep, he's able to hold his shit at the very least.
Which is, I don't know, it's a very capitalist metaphor.
Yeah.
Which is all cyberpunk is.
Yep. I mean, that's what original Ratchet and Clank was.
Oh yeah.
And they really toned that down. It used to be
Really?
hyper
Oh yeah, it was. The message was very clearly like it was
anti-capitalist.
and part
yeah,
environmentalist. too.
Yeah.
I know the early games were kind of like the Oddworld
Yeah.
series. Like in tone and everything.
Yep. I'd agree with that. I mean, Oddworld's a little darker, but yeah. Oddworld is surprisingly dark.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first game, you're a renegade slave trying to free others
Yep.
from being turned into goo.
Turned into food product or whatever. Yeah. That's really most of them is you're some sort of slaves trying to get away from being turned into goo. Because Munch's Odyssey was the same way.
I think Stranger's Wrath is the only one that changes that.
Yeah.
That one you're being hunted for being different.
Yep. Stranger's Wrath was pretty cool. I think if they did
I
it
love
nowadays, it would be so good. Do you know anything about it, Travis?
I remember seeing a bunch of ads for it on XPlay.
Yeah. So you're this cowboy guy, and all of your weapons are like little critters that you pick up in the world, or all of your ammo, I should say. It was really cool. It was a cool thing.
Have you seen Justin Roiland's doing a game with a similar premise?
What's it called? I may have seen it.
Shoot, I forgot entirely.
I'll look it up.
Honestly, if you just look up Justin Roiland game.
High on Life?
Yeah.
That game looks pretty cool. I think it comes out this month.
Jeepers.
It's on Game Pass, so I'll definitely try it out. Oh no, it comes out next month.
Well, I went a little more mechanical with mine, given my subject matter, but
That's okay.
I think there's enough body horror-esque stuff there to carry it.
Yeah.
What do we say that time was?
We are at 18 minutes left.
Oh man, I'm just gonna I have to start blocking in some of these tones, but the thing with like Geiger work is just like the.
It's very intricate.
We were never
Yeah.
gonna hit any of that today.
Well, I had certain points I wanted to hit in my own.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
We can always do that Thursday.
Yeah.
You could save it now so that whatever you do doesn't necessarily have to be what you stick to on Thursday or whenever you revisit it.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I'm gonna go see why this dog is barking.
Very angry dog.
You let the stabbers in. We set up stabbers in Act 2, paying off in Act 3.
Already better than The Last of Us.
Shots fired.
Sorry, I wasn't one of the people hating on it because of what it was, although that did make me feel a little better. I just thought it was not well done.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bummer, because I do remember, like, I didn't even play the first game. I just got to watch it, and I got just as much enjoyment out of that.
What did you say we were at for time?
I think you said 18 before leaving.
Oh, that's all right.
So-
Yeah, we're just past
Infinity
17.
time. It's a lawless land. Gotcha. So do either of you guys really have like a relationship with Geiger's work?
No, not really.
Not directly, but I know a lot of the stuff I like came like or was inspired by Geiger. So
Hmm.
secondhand.
Yeah, like obviously Metroid was. It was just let's I don't know, rip off all of Alien for a SNES game and then or I guess a NES game and then uh-oh, it becomes a franchise.
Yep. There's a lot of cool lore behind the original Metroid. I say lore, but you know what I mean, history.
Yeah. I've always I don't know, kind of taken that stuff with a grain of salt.
What?
Honestly, old Nintendo lore specifically.
Huh.
And I mean, some of it's really neat, but a lot of it, just because of the source, it's like because they're not really they're adding lore into very history independent games, and so they could really just say whatever.
Yeah, I was talking development lore.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool history behind the development of Metroid.
Gotcha. Got any fun facts to share on that front?
It was originally developed in the same time as Legend of Zelda, because they were trying to subvert what a side scroller is, which is why Zelda is how it is, and why Metroid is how it is. They were big fans of Alien.
Yeah. And I mean, like, they created a whole new style of game, and that's
Yep.
insane.
I wish I had watched the video that I found out a bunch of cool lore about, because I don't remember enough of it, but They definitely had to bring in another coder to make it all work because they just did not know what they were doing.
That's insane.
Yeah, they had a bunch of they made way too complex of animations and had to tone them down so much because it just was not feasible with a Nintendo, or I guess Famicom.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I'll have to leave that one out.
Well, I don't know if you've played Metroid Dread, but it's really good.
I haven't yet.
It's really good. It's got really good animations. So, I mean, they got where they wanted to go eventually.
Yeah, I don't know. From what I saw on it, it looks really fun. I love the idea of big stakes in the form of those robots being introduced again.
Oh, those robots suck. Like they're so. It's basically a one-hit kill. The game has a countered system, but if they find you, you have like frames.
Did I hear a cat squeak?
Yeah, that was Jaeger. He kind of barks. He has a lot of dogs.
It's not. Yeah, it was a weird sound.
Yeah. Another cat jumped up near him and is trying to play, and now he does not want to play.
Sorry, I heard cat, and as we all know,
Cat.
You play right. Jaeger's very particular about the games he plays
That's right.
and the rules of his make-believe.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the president.
Uh-oh.
Raiden's a lot better about playing.
Well, yeah, he was brainwashed by Foxhound and
That's true.
raised in a simulation of Shadow Moses.
how much time we got here?
11 minutes.
Okay.
The Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack is pretty good. Like, not even counting the radio songs or anything, just the ambient, whatever.
Oh, like they're... Yeah.
Yeah, they had some good stuff on there.
Now that it's a couple years after release, I think I might be able to give it a fair shake.
You totally should, though you may just want to wait for the DLC to come out.
There's a big one dropping soon.
Yeah.
I was telling Dakota, like, I'm not going to spend all this money on a graphics card because the market's still
Yeah.
kind of chaotic on that front. And so I was going to get a new processor instead because I'm only rocking like honestly, an older gen Intel i5.
Yeah, that'll help a lot.
And so I'm thinking, like, I think I only have 8 cores. And, like, the new i5s and i7s have, like, 12 plus cores.
Yep.
But then I realized my motherboard's outdated, and so it just became, like, that whole domino effect.
Yeah.
If I get a new motherboard, my RAM's probably outdated. If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ruin your entire day.
He'll outdate your entire computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, PC
Giving
shit.
kids a cookie.
PC shit's not cheap. And I'm in the same boat where if I want to upgrade my computer, I basically have to build a new computer.
Yeah, like, I think the only thing... I mean, it's no small thing, but the only thing I could really salvage from this is probably the power source, because it's robust. It's that 750 watt
Yeah.
I got from you.
Yeah,
I think
unless
that'll-
you're getting a top-of-the-line NVIDIA graphics card that literally could take that entire power supply by itself,
Mm-hmm.
you should be fine.
no intention of that.
Nope.
Because then it'll be outmoded by the time I walk out the store with it.
Yeah, unless you pre-order them, you are getting outdated pretty quickly. Even pre-ordering them, you're just getting an extra, like, what, month of not being outdated?
Yeah.
And
I
even
think
then, yeah.
The trend of building and just ease of access, like, it's kind of hitting that it came in and out of fashion.
It doesn't help that we've had a chip shortage for years at this point.
Yeah. It was supposed to be getting better, but
it's still not good.
I don't know, maybe I just had higher expectations for
Getting better.
how quickly the market would kind of stabilize.
Well, it's good that some crypto mining isn't happening anymore.
Right. Like, I thought that would be a huge deficit, and like there'd just be a sudden surplus of graphics cards, because I imagined a lot of miners to start just trying to unload to...
That definitely started happening. And they released the next generation of cards, the 4000 line for NVIDIA.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely helped as well. But it's still not cheap, and it's still not easily accessible.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's the microprocessors they can't make fast enough, and they're used in
Everything.
So play nice.
Yeah.
Like, when I was working at a car dealership, it was a huge issue there, because...
Yep.
Like, even still, like, dealerships are gouging for cars because they can't get cars. Which is kind of whack in an area where cars are a...
Mandatory thing.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. I was pretty shocked that CD Projekt wants to go ahead with more Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they announced a sequel to 2077.
Yeah.
2078.
I hope.
Well, I think they want a No Man's Sky story. I think that's what they're after.
They can get it, honestly. Because we know that they can put out quality games. They have before. I thought that Cyberpunk 77. 76 is Fallout.
Oh yeah, sorry. I have been playing that a lot lately. That's where that came from.
Oh,
The
okay.
prequel.
Yeah.
The prequel, directly related.
I still enjoyed 2077. It wasn't what people thought it would be. People thought it was going to be like just a open book RPG, like do whatever you want. And
Yeah.
it was very much a one shot.
Yeah, they were
the only way to
presenting
really...
like a Skyrim-esque.
Yeah.
The only way to deliver on specifically like this IP, with, if you want to add that much variability, like each class is going to have to feel like a different game.
Yep. And I don't know if they really realized that, or could realize it in terms of like creating it.
Hmm. Because like if you're gonna play, is it Cyberpunk where like the hackers are called Deckers, or is
Yep.
that Shadowrun?
I think that's Cyberpunk.
I thought they were called Netrunners.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, Decker's Shadowrun.
I think I'm
Gotcha.
gonna call my
I was-
deer just because I'm overworking. I'm just gonna clean up. Sorry to interrupt, Travis. I didn't
What were you
realize
saying about Deckers?
Oh, you're all good. I think that would, like, playing as a hacker type would benefit a lot from something kind of like they did in Nier Automata, where you play as a hacker character and then you've got like fun little hacking mini games,
Yeah.
and you don't have to use them, but they make a difference in combat, which is huge in a hack and slash game.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the complete lack of the hacking part being like a player thing in a meaningful way was strange.
I mean, I would prefer it over a shitty Mass Effect hacking minigame.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one, which either means it was really bad or I just don't remember any of that game.
I mean, really, most hacking minigames are kind of just busy work.
Yeah.
You don't want to play the
Pipe dream?
like the Windows 95 plumbing game.
Dude, I actually, this is me saying it, but I enjoy Pipe Dream, so I didn't mind it.
Oh, same. Like that
Like-
brought me back.
Yeah, I
But
grew up
I know I
playing
was
Pipe
in-
Dream. Yeah. Bad example, but yeah, I know what you mean. I don't want to play the, I think Mass Effect 3's was like, there were rings and you were controlling a triangle and you just had to get through the openings. That was,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe that was a different Mass Effect, but like, it's a very, I don't know, whatever, just make a mini game.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer Oblivion's lockpicking to that.
Actually really like Oblivion lockpicking.
I mean, I prefer
Right.
any of the Elder Scrolls lockpicking, but yeah. Is that the King of Cosmos final form? I don't know, is it?
I
Hi, B-Void.
hope not for all of our six.
Yeah, I hope not.
Hi, B.
I think this is after he wandered too close to some, like, space radiation. And maybe an alien.
Yeah, it is a form, but what form could really be called final in an infinite multiverse
This
where
is true.
anything can happen and multiple things are constantly happening simultaneously?
I think it would be cool to see a horror film that it's just a bunch of teenagers or whatever, but it was set on they find themselves either on an alien world just in general or an alien world that's been fucking sacked by another alien race,
Yeah.
and just you make it a typical horror film but in that setting.
Like typical teen horror, like
Yeah.
Are you thinking like slasher rules or
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like a teen slasher.
Yeah, I think that'd be neat. It'd also be really cool if, twist like, oh, that's what happens when you send a bunch of idiot teens to an alien planet and they fuck up first contact real bad.
Yeah. And then the Earth gets fucked at the end of it. Because I don't know,
They
Take
end up
take
getting
samples.
way too meddlesome in
yeah.
intergalactic politics in situations that, they inserted themselves and
Yep, they kill
Things that were
a
already going
royal
on.
family's child or something
yeah.
by, I don't know, opening a door, like something really dumb.
Yeah.
They get a drink
Honestly,
out of
just
it.
existing and,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe bringing a sandwich onto an alien planet.
I mean, they could even bring just an Earth disease. And then it would just be...
sandwichitis.
Yep. They brought sandwiches to these alien races, and then the aliens could do nothing but make sandwiches, and it ruined them.
Yeah, salami is their arsenic.
Yep. They're very allergic to gluten.
Sounds like most people in LA.
Not that.
But yeah, I like the idea of being in a world that you truly can't understand. And I like the idea of that world already existing, and you're also finding a different world that's smashing itself into it, which would be the second alien race that's just destroying or whatever the alien world that you're on. It just grounds it a whole lot. And then you just throw the and it's sort of hat on a hat, but you just throw the teenagers in there to be dumb and get killed.
I think it's like a unique viewpoint. Just
Yeah.
add a bunch of idiots in there, and they're the ones you're supposed to, you're introduced to initially, so it's the ones you're gonna want to try and identify with, and it's, they're a bunch of idiots committing a bunch of foibles just through ignorance. Like, it sounds like a really fun movie.
Yeah.
Fun this movie.
Yeah.
Get on it, chat. We're gonna
Patreon,
we'll make it
OnlyFans, all of
happen.
it. We'll throw all the money that we make towards this movie if we get enough in a quick amount of time.
We'll make it in Flash.
That's right. We'll bring back Flash.
We're gonna need a lot of money, but we're gonna revive Flash.
Honestly, people would totally go for that if we had a fucking Indiegogo where we're like, we're gonna revive Flash.
Eventually. And then we could, to bring it full circle, we could stand on our pile of money and act like some real game freaks.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is about where I'll get for the time being. Maybe I'll add a little highlight here, but not do that.
Well, good, because that's time.
Cool. Has it been time, or was that literally just time?
I didn't notice when it happened, but it hadn't been time for long if it had.
Overlay or not, Aaron? Yes. Or, sorry, no? Yes.
I think the darker's probably better. But they're both good. Like, honestly, it works either way.
You passed the test.
Oh, thanks. Did I actually?
Yes.
No. What was why would the darker one be better?
Better contrast on the
oranges and colors and whatnot. Orange and the green and the
on the area.
Wow.
On the
That's
area
really
of
cool.
contrast.
Yes. That's
Thank
where
you.
I was looking specifically, and then a little in the hair and the hand.
Yeah, I was very light on the Geiger, but I got a little bit in. I got lost in the sauce, as you called me up for.
It's okay.
But I started painting, and I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah. Did you see Travis's yet?
Oh, yeah. I glanced over at it when I heard King of the Cosmos.
Yep. I was trying to keep it hidden, but then chat happened, so I was like, fuck it.
Now they get it. They earned it. They get those
The satisfaction.
those cowboy points.
That's cowboy points. So speaking of cowboy points, I gotta do
Redeemable at our Geiger counter.
Oh, God. The higher the points, the more the radiation click sounds.
It's the prize Geiger counter. Step right up, get some radioactive trash.
Redeem your fleshy-looking, bony, sticky hands.
Ew. Ew. Okay, Travis, I love your piece. Your piece was pretty much what I expected. Not what I expected, but what I wanted out of it. It's weird. It's alien. It's smashing an IP. It did it. You did it.
Aw, thanks.
So I'm gonna give you a cool 24 points. I'll let you do the math on that.
Oh, yeah.
You had to, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to.
Can I get one of those,
No. What?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
I mean, they got these big-looking, I think they're plush eggs at the Geiger counter.
Mm-hmm. Do you want
Can I trade in my points for one of those?
Do you want a whole one? Like a whole egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that brings you down to 9 points.
Okay.
Okay. Brave of
It
you.
opens at the top.
I love that character, Dakota. You probably picked my favorite character in the show.
Hell yeah.
She is
I've been
she is
waiting for a
waifu.
reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, when thinking of a characters, like I know Geiger's weirdly horny, so I'm like, all right, let's go with someone who's a little revealing.
I mean, you could have gone with her brother. He's weirdly horny.
Well, no, revealing, not the character's horny.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was saying Geiger's horny.
Yeah, Dagger's horny, so the female character is revealing, and they're attacked by a bunch of
Penis monsters.
Yeah.
bits and pieces.
Yeah. Flesh tubes and pieces.
Well, vaginas that turn into penises that turn into vaginas again.
Yeah. And just everything throbs.
Yeah,
All right, Dakota, how
that's
many?
life, baby. That's the miracle of life.
That's life. Everything throbs. Dakota, how many points do you want? How many points do you think you deserve?
What'd you give Travis?
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. He has 9.
Oh.
I think Dakota earned 27 points.
You think he earned
That's fine.
27 points? Okay.
All right, I'll default to the opponent.
Oops. I gave you way too many points there for a second. I forgot to hit backspace, so you had 4, 2, 6, 9.
So you remember how me painting that fox a few months ago went badly?
Yeah.
This went well, and I was just happy about that.
And it's just this very similar style of doing it.
No, completely different program. I winged almost all of this,
Oh.
so I was very surprised with it. One of my colleagues recommended I paint in Clip Studio.
Oh yeah, it was made for it.
Well, you heard it here first. If you want to paint, try Clip Studio. Oh,
Sorry, I was
I don't know,
curious
maybe-
how it looked
Hold on.
without
Maybe look into GIMP.
Hold on, I'm waiting for it to show up on stream. Yeah.
that's better.
Oh, that's cool.
Travis, you can't say that word on Twitch.
Oh no, I can say GIMP.
I think we need to raid someone and go to bed.
All right, let's read GIMP.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I realized it was a Travis only hot button.
/raid GIMP.
When he
Aaron.
says we,
Oh, you don't want to raid GIMP? Okay.
Aaron.
What?
Who the fuck can we raid?
Let me look.
Co-Star's a cool guy. We haven't raided him before.
Is it just literally co-star?
COE Star.
Oh.
Do you know of him?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Joseph Co-Star.
Yeah, one of the OG like Minecraft people.
Be quick.
He's part of Minecraft.
Oh, cool.
Does a lot of charity stuff. Cool dude. Streams every day.
Sweet. So we will see you guys. Are you in Thursday?
No.
Okay, we'll see you guys Monday. In
Everybody
a week.
have a happy
Oh,
American
wait.
Thanksgiving.
That's why. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. Eat some turkey. Ignore your family. You know how it goes.